All right, Ricky, you're here at the Rich Eisen Show. I am Michael Rappaport.
Yes.
You're going to be participating in the Big 3 professional basketball tournament this summer. Your team is the Ghost Ballers. The captain is Mike Bibby. You are the co-captain. I need to talk to you about that. I need to talk to you about where you are as far as professional 3-on-3 basketball game, shape, stamina. But you were with the Cleveland Cavaliers. You were a veteran.
Mm-hmm.
And you were a confident, let's say the word confident basketball player.
Yes.
You had bravado.
Oh, yes.
This young kid gets picked up on the team. He's on the cover of this magazine, cover of that magazine. I saw LeBron on this channel, that channel. He's dunking over pimple-faced punks in Akron. I was like, yeah, let me see some real action.
Yeah.
At what point did you realize that he was totally legit and the real thing? And did you ever imagine that he would wind up being this great?
Well, I knew he was the real thing when he came in. It was just a matter of time to when he was going to pick up and when he was going to actually learn the game. It's a difference in being great and learning the NBA game. And him coming in at an early age, I don't think he was ready as fully his rookie year as he is now. So I was ready. I was ready to go and in the moment feeling confident.
Right.
So it was a good fit. He came in and he did his thing.
But when he first came into training camp, like he was NBA ready.
Well, he was still young, but
was he confident?
He was confident. He was still a little nervous, still kind of feeling his way. But, you know, he had a lot of hype to live up to. And it was tough to live up to that hype. But he played hard and, you know, he had that green light, so it's kind of easy.
Now, you played in an era that when LeBron came in there, there's Kobe, there's AI. I mean, who were the other, like, best players at that time?
Oh, it was Kobe, AI. You know, you had Ron Artest. You had those guys down in Indiana. It was tough. And it was actually the era where no boys were allowed. You know, that's what the NBA used to stand for, no boys allowed. So, you know, Bron coming in at an early age kind of, you know, he changed it up.
All right. We're in the midst of what I assume is going to be a sweep. I got the broom out. I am the wicked witch of Cleveland. I brought this right into Quicken Loans.
I seen it.
Rick.
Oh, yes.
I wasn't playing games there, okay? The party's over. All right, we're going to get the Cleveland sports fans right back into their comfort zone. Mm-hmm. Disappointment, heartbreak, and just tears.
And tears.
Painful tears. This series, did you imagine that it would wind up being like just sort of a lopsided? I predicted Golden State would win in 6 games. I wanted 5, but I didn't see this coming. Nobody saw this coming.
I didn't see this at all. I thought they at least would have won, you know, maybe one in Golden State, maybe one at home, but they just didn't show up. And then last game, they gave everything they had. They needed somebody else to step up. And Golden State, you know, with that KD addition, it's kind of impossible.
What is your opinion of this whole super team, Big 3, friends and family, AAU, skinny genification?
I hate it. I hate it.
But LeBron is to blame.
I hate it, you know, because, yeah, he's to blame. He goes running over there to the D-Wade and joining those teams. So he kind of started the fab of everybody running to superstar teams and, you know, all-star teams, you know, just to win a championship. So it's not from where I come from. It's not acceptable.
Do you think that the NBA in the long term, and I'm talking about 3, 4, 5 years, will be in shambles because of the lopsidedness and the competitiveness, and also you're seeing these kids, the next generation of no-name, you know, who's who guys that are 14, 15, 16, they're watching and idolizing Kevin Durant. They're watching and idolizing D-Wade because D-Wade's responsible too. LeBron gets all the blame, and Chris Bosh is responsible too.
Oh, yes.
You know, as much as I like to point the finger at LeBron, those guys are responsible for it too.
Right.
Do you think that, you know, like people are going to think that's the only way to win and you have to win a ring, and everybody sees Charles Barkley, you know, get made fun of because he doesn't have a ring, and Pat Ewing, and there's this special club for the quote-unquote losers. The great losers. Do you think this is going to affect the NBA? I mean, how do you think they could fix it? Because now you got Durant, who came to a homegrown Big 3, and he went there and he went through all the scrutiny. And I'm glad that LeBron's Big 3 is getting bit in the butt by a Big 4.
Right.
Because he started it.
He started it. Yeah, it's tough because, you know, now these generation kids, all they see is the winners, and they see 3, 4 players on one team and the wins, and it's just not the way the world is. They think it's so easy. You know, they think they can just join a team and be a winner. But it's difficult.
It is difficult. LeBron James, obviously, he's under pressure right now. He talked to the media yesterday. If we could go to that, you guys over there, and you know what he was talking about. Now he's kind of being like he's exonerating himself from the Big Three. Let's go to LeBron's clip. We'll have it in a second. I'm new to this. I'm not true to this yet. Pretty Ricky. We'll have it in a second.
They're loading it up. I believe the fellas in our control room will have it here in 3, 2. Oh, maybe not yet, Mike.
All right. Well, listen. You played with so many. First of all, I'll ask you, Dwayne Wade. When your grandkids ask you, when you're 90, Dad, Granddad, what was Dwayne Wade like as a teammate, as a player? What do you say?
He was great. He was a flash. You know, he was everywhere. He was all over the floor. He's everywhere, stealing the ball, and he's a guy to change the game at any time when he's healthy. So it was great just playing with those guys.
Kevin Garnett. My question about Kevin Garnett, one of the greatest power forwards ever, one of the greatest players ever, the big ticket. Never quiet. Never. Who was he talking to? He's talking to himself, talking to his teammates, refs. Yeah. Did he ever shut up?
Like, you know, that commercial where he had like 4 different personalities? Uh-huh. That's him. So he's talking to himself. He's talking to his other character. He's talking to his stuff, get his hype. He's just everywhere. He's hyping himself up. But that guy's gave me a respect of what a work ethic is.
Why? What did he do? What did you see in him?
I mean, he
that we don't see.
He showed a work ethic on the court, off the court, stretching, talking, watching film. He's just a very intense guy, and he lets you know every play, every second of how intense and how passionate you need to be.
One of my favorite players of all time. I mean, you had some career, man. Paul Pierce.
P square.
He just retired, but like he never lost a step because I don't think he ever had it. Like he had an old man game at 21.
He was moving slow at 21, so it was hard when moving slow, going fast, moving slow, going fast.
Cagey, right?
Yeah. So Paul's a great guy.
All right.
He's awesome.
Where are you at in your shape? Have you been working out for the Big 3? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I've seen some of the practice games.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you right now, you need to be ready because the pace of the games with the 14-second shot clock.
It's fast.
Have you been working out?
Oh, I'm ready.
You're ready to go?
Yeah, I still got something to prove.
What changes in your mind from a half-court game to a full court?
Obviously, it changes, like you said, the 14-second shot clock. You know, the 3-on-3, there's not another guy to go help. Clearing the ball back and forth. And, of course, playing half court. It's a different technique. So you got to go in there and pick up on that technique, and it's going to be a fast-paced game.
What are you expecting from your team? The Ghost Ballers, Mike Bibby, who I played. I saw him play in another tournament. He's coming in. Mike Bibby's been on the 50 Cent diet. He's like
he's
jacked
swole,
up.
Right? Yeah.
I don't know. He's trying to they call him like Debo. You got Mo Evans, Marcus Banks. But your team. I mean, what are you expecting from this tournament? Because I'm just telling you right now. I hope you're expecting the competitiveness because guys are playing ball.
Guys are getting ready. Guys are getting in shape, and I've seen everywhere guys are getting ready. So we're going to be fast, we're going to be quick, and you got to be fast, quick, and smart at the same time to be able to play 3-on-3. So it's going to be fun.
Okay, the Russell Westbrook MVP triple-double campaign, which seems like so long ago.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like the regular season ended like almost 2 months ago now.
A long time ago.
And he averaged the triple-double, was triple-double, triple-double. You had this sort of iconic sort of faux pas, whatever, where you were going for a triple-double. And you thank God Twitter didn't exist then.
Yeah, no, I would have been all over. Thank God it didn't exist. Snapchat, everything. I would have been all over.
How hard is it to get a triple-double in the NBA, and how impressive is what Russell Westbrook did this season?
It's amazing, for someone like myself that was chasing triple-doubles, for a game or two. This guy came off and did it for a whole season. So hands down, he has my vote for MVP. Not just because he has a triple-double like I try to get, but just because he goes out, he was by himself, he set the tone every night, and he did everything he could to make the team win.
Who was the most impressive person that you had to guard? Who was the player during your career where you were like, yo, I need to get a little rest, I need to get a little tape? Why?
Oh, man, he didn't stop. I mean, this guy's he's a point guard playing the two-guard. And, I mean, just from floaters, to jumpers, to dunks, to anything, crossing over. He had you on skates all night.
And what about Kobe?
Kobe's tough. Kobe's playing in that triangle. Kobe's playing in that triangle.
And what does that mean?
It's a little easier to guard Kobe. It's
because of the system?
It's not easy.
I got you.
Because of the system. You're not running all over the place.
Ricky Davis just said it's easy to guard Kobe Bryant. We're taking that out of context. We put this on Twitter. Get that on Twitter. Ricky Davis just said AI was impressive. All right, that's good. We're making news. I need to find a way to make news when I'm hosting the show.
You know what I mean?
No, go ahead.
Not easy at all. Not easy at all. But AI never stopped moving. And Kobe was in that spot, and you had to stop him in that spot. So it was tough.
Yeah, Ricky, let me ask you this. Here's our poll question today. Yeah. What would be more surprising to you? The Warriors complete the sweep tonight, going 16-0 in the playoffs, or a LeBron James-led team gets swept in the finals?
I say the 18 wins. 18 wins
16.
Is, or 16 wins.
Yeah.
16 wins in playoffs is impressive, especially going to the finals. You know, it just kind of proves why they got KD. You know, 16 wins is just something you don't hear of, you know, to go undefeated in the playoffs. And it's tough.
Yeah, right now, 40% agree with you. 60% more shocked at LeBron tough. Getting swept.
That's where we're at in the poll.
That's where we're at.
All right, well, I'm in the minority. But I mean, I think the whole thing is, I mean, there's been all this talk this season about the playoffs being, you know, weak and watered down. And these, what is your take on that?
It was a little watered down, you know, but you got the teams they're stacked. So of course these stacked teams are going to sweep through these other good teams that's just playing hard off, you know, playing good as team ball. But you know, team ball is just out the door when you got talent. You know, when you got all-stars, 5, 4, 10 all-stars on one team,
right.
It's just impossible. It's impossible.
All right, do we got the clip? So you made me look bad once, Law.
I know.
You're not going to make me look bad again. I'm here with Ricky Davis.
We're in
She's in shape. We're in a Big 3. Yeah. I threw it to you once because you said throw it to me.
The command center's in shambles.
I'm like, I'm just going to put it on you. It wasn't me.
It was not you.
It was this guy who's from Philly. Where are you from?
I'm from Penn State.
You're from Penn State.
From State College.
Okay. So you got the clip here, LeBron James?
But here's what we're going to do. We're going to catch a 60-second break. We're going to come back with more with Ricky Davis.
You'll stay?
We'll play this LeBron James sound, and then we'll hear what your guys' hot takes are, like LeBron or like Kobe's easy to guard. I'm sure Ricky will have a good hot take.
Oh, yeah, that's what he said. Kobe Bryant, that was a day at the park.
Very easy, man. You know.
All right, stay tuned. This is the Rich Eisen Show. I am Michael Rappaport filling in. Stay tuned with Ricky Davis, and we're going to hear what LeBron James has to say about the Big 3 when it's biting him in the butt. That is the sounds of Cleveland's own, the late, great Bobby Womack, Ricky Davis. They finally have the clip lined up.
They got it.
The LeBron James clip that was from yesterday. It was from yesterday.
Geez,
We've been waiting here all day.
Yeah.
Trying to throw me under the bus. I throw you under the bus.
Beep, beep.
Let's hear LeBron had to say about the Big 3. All of a sudden, it's a problem.
I mean, if you have the opportunity to do that, is it fair that the Cowboys added Deion Sanders? I mean, listen, it happens. It's sports. You know, you can have an opportunity to sign one of the best players, and you can do it. Go ahead and do it. Why not? If I become an owner, I'm going to try to sign everybody.
What is your take on this? I mean, I'm exaggerating, but, you know, I feel like he's
kind of just giving up.
He's given up.
Yeah.
He's given up.
It's an excuse.
It's an excuse.
Yeah.
And have you ever seen a coach, Ty Lue, after game 1 when they got blown out? I never seen a coach in any sport say, they're the best I've ever seen. Yeah. Yo, we got a whole series here, man.
Whole series coming. Come on. Don't give them that upper hand already.
And I know you played in the late 90s, Ty Lue, but you know what? Your suit looks like it's from the late 90s. Get it a size or 2 smaller. I'm not saying you got to wear a skin tight like some of these other.
Suit on?
Yeah, no, it looks like he got a draft suit on. I mean, I'm not saying it has to be crazy fitted like nuts, but like get a suit that you look nice on.
Come on, T.
It's not a sleeping bag. I don't know, man. I honestly think that this Big 3, Big 4, this whole, you know, we're going to gang up on each other thing, I really think it's going to discombobulate where we're at, and it's setting the precedent for these young kids.
It has to. That, you know, you shouldn't have to join 3, 4 guys to win a championship. You know, it should be 1 or 2 guys, good nucleus. And, well, San Antonio's kind of proving people wrong on that. So I love San Antonio about the system and playing hard and effective. So that's what it's all about.
All Ricky Davis, The Rich Eisen Show, Michael Rappaport filling in. 12 seasons in the NBA, playing in the Big 3 professional basketball tournament. Did you ever think that 3-on-3 would be part of the Olympics? And I think that the Big 3 that we're participating in this summer is going to really be the sort of introduce the world to it. But now they just announced today that the 3-on-3 basketball in the Olympics, United States is going to, we shouldn't even be allowed to be in that.
I know, that should be cheating, right? I mean, we're going to kill that. I think it's great. I think it's fun, especially now that we're doing that Big 3, thing. So it's going to be great. We're going to have the experience, especially with that 4-point play. The NBA didn't want to do it for so long. So I think it's going to be a great experience for that 4-point play.
Now Gary Payton is one of the coaches of a team in the Big 3.
Uh-huh.
Now, I consider myself a guy who likes to talk. And you said Kevin Garnett. Gary Payton's on another planet.
He's on another
Who
level.
talks more, Gary Payton or Kevin Garnett? Like, who would shut up first?
Neither
Who
one.
would submit?
Neither one.
Like, if they were
GP
snapping,
definitely wasn't.
he doesn't stop.
He's going to talk
like,
to
he's
us
got a
sleep.
problem. How did he finish
talks
school?
his way to sleep. I don't know. He just doesn't stop. He doesn't stop.
All right, Ricky, you played in Cleveland. You were there when it all started with LeBron. 3 down tonight, game 4. What's your prediction? How's this game going to unfold tonight? Are they going to resist at all, Cleveland?
I don't know. Golden State's on an all-time high. They're rolling. Cleveland got to step up, or you're going to get that broom out. Yeah, we'll get to sweeping. They got to step up. No excuses.
I think the party's over.
They've got to step up.
And I suggest everybody takes the broom out in Cleveland and submit.
Ricky, would you rather lose 4-0 or 4-3? Like, would you rather lose a heartbreaking Game 7 or just know it's over early?
Never get swept.
Never get swept.
Never get swept. That means you weren't supposed to be there in the first place.
Real kings don't get swept.
Never.
I read Shakespeare.
Yep.
And all the Shakespeare that I ever read, it never said anything about, and then the king got swept.
Never.
But it's a dethronement party.
Yeah.
You know, Kanye and Jay-Z had Watch the Throne. This is called Watch the Dethronement. And the dethronement will be televised tonight. 6 p.m. Pacific Coast time, 9 p.m. Eastern. The actual dethronement of a king.
The sweep.
This is the Rich Eisen Show. Ricky Davis, I appreciate you coming on and joining me. I can't wait to see you do your thing this summer in the Big 3. Games start the 25th. They will air the 26th of June on Fox Sports 1. And I'm going to be the Howard Cosell of the Big 3.
It's going to be fun.
Listen, what else we got, Law? You can take us to a break?
Yeah, we're going to catch a break here. Brockman's got a little fun numbers game as it pertains to the NBA Finals. We're going to hit a little Michael Rappaport final segment out the door. The Command Center has some questions for you.
Yep.
And then we're off to our weekend.
Can't wait. What are you going to be doing tonight?
My anniversary is Tuesday, so I got tickets.
What are you talking about? I mean, you should be like, I'm watching a game and I'm eating chicken wings. My anniversary Tuesday. Dude, my anniversary is Tuesday.
You had to slide that one in there.
I got tickets to the Book of
You got to slide that one
You're
in there.
going to see the Book of Mormon when you could watch a dethronement on actual live TV? It's never happened before. My anniversary's Tuesday at the Book of Mormon. I hope they got comfortable seats. When we get back, I'm going to talk to you about going to see. Yeah, that's good. Your wife doesn't want to watch the game?
She hates sports.
All right, fine.
The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays at noon Eastern on radio stations across the country and audience.
If you liked some of that, get some more of that on the Rich Eisen Show app. Follow all the information you see right here on the Rich Eisen Show.